My parents sold the condo I was renting from them to my smug cousin without any warning. I had just days to move out. When I confronted them, my mom coldly said, "This is going to sting, but trust me, it's a story you won't believe." Imagine seeing a sold sign hammered into your front lawn, a cruel, red and white dagger plunged straight into your heart, marking your home as someone else's property. That's how my nightmare began. My name's Willow, and just 5 minutes before that sign appeared, I thought I had my life completely figured out. For 3 years, I'd been renting this condo from my parents, pouring my heart and soul into building my freelance design business. We had a simple agreement. I'd pay market rent, keep the place pristine, and eventually, when I'd saved enough for a down payment, I'd buy it. It was my future, my stability. My fingers trembled as I fumbled for my phone, dialing my mom. Straight to voicemail, of course. Then, a sickeningly sweet voice made me freeze. "Hey there, cousin." Jordan, my cousin, stood at the edge of my driveway, her designer purse swinging, that perfect, gleaming smile plastered on her face. Guess who just bought her first home? My stomach dropped. "What are you talking about?" I managed to ask, dread pooling in my gut. "Aunt Juliana and Uncle Francis gave me such an amazing deal," she chirped, twirling a set of keys, my keys, around her finger. I mean, they practically gifted it to me. I can't wait to renovate. This place needs so much work. I barely heard the rest of her gloating. My feet carried me automatically to my parents' house, just 3 blocks away. That familiar colonial home loomed, its basement windows glowing with the lights of their precious, illegal secret, their income source. My mom opened the door before I could even knock. "I assumed you'd come," she said, stepping aside. "Your father's in his study." The house smelled of fresh coffee and betrayal. I burst into Dad's study, suddenly 16 again, pleading my case to deaf ears. "How could you sell my home without telling me?" My voice cracked. "I live there." "Family helps family," Mom said, perching on Dad's desk, cool as ice. "Jordan needed a starter home, and she has such potential, her new job at the bank. I've been paying rent for 3 years. We had an agreement." I pleaded. "Nothing was in writing," Dad mumbled, shuffling papers. "Francis," Mom snapped, cutting him off. "Let me handle this." She turned to me, her face carved from stone. "You'll have 30 days to vacate." Jordan's being very generous about the timeline. "Generous?" I laughed, a harsh, foreign sound. "Like you were generous letting me believe I had a future there?" "Don't be dramatic, Willow. You're almost 30. It's time you learned that nothing in life is guaranteed." I stared at them, truly stared. Mom, perfectly coiffed and cold. Dad, hiding behind his papers like a coward. The basement door was slightly ajar, their tenant probably hearing everything. "You're right," I said quietly, the words tasting like ash. "Nothing is guaranteed." That night, after hours of angry packing and ignored calls from Jordan about paint samples, I sat in my soon-to-be former living room. My laptop glowed with the city's housing department website. The anonymous complaint form was simple enough. I hesitated for just a moment, thinking about consequences. Then I remembered Jordan's smirk, Mom's dismissal, Dad's silence. My fingers flew across the keyboard, detailing the illegal basement apartment, the unauthorized electrical work, the multiple building code violations I'd noticed over the years. My phone buzzed. A text from Mom. "Jordan's thinking of painting the living room sage green. You always did make questionable color choices." Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.